We are continuing our review of fractions by going over the butterfly test in this video. And the butterfly test is the tool we use to compare fractions. So we are going to start with some fractions. And if you remember the butterfly test, you take the numerator of your first fraction and you multiply it by the denominator of your second fraction. Then you take the denominator of the first fraction and you multiply it by the numerator of your second fraction. That can sound really confusing, but once we draw our little butterfly wings, it will make a little bit more sense. So now that I have my beautiful butterfly drawn, I can do my multiplication. So I'm going to take and multiply my two numbers here, 1 times 8, and I'm going to write that above the wing up here that I just drew. 1 times 8 equals 8. Now I'm going to do my next two, 4 times 2, and 4 times 2 equals 8. Now I'm going to compare the two products that I have, 8 and 8. Well, 8 and 8 are equal. That means my fractions are equal. So 1/4 is equal to 2/8. So what happens though when we do this and they aren't equal? What does that tell us? Well, let's start by drawing our butterfly. And now we're going to do the multiplication. So 2 times 6 is 12. And 3 times 3 is 9. So now I'm going to again compare my two products, 12 compared to 9. 12 is greater than 9. And since 12 is on the left side, that means my left fraction will also be greater. So making sure that my signs are facing the same way, I know that 2/3 is greater than 3/6. Let's try one more. And again, I'm going to start by drawing out my butterfly. And then I multiply. 1 times 6 is 6. And 2 times 4 is 8. So now I'm comparing my two products up here, 6 compared to 8. Well, 6 is less than 8. And I need to, again, make sure my sign's going the same way. 8 is on the right side, so I know that my fraction on the right side is greater. And again, sign's going the same way, so I know 1/2 is less than 4/6. So there is the butterfly test.